Hello, hello, hello. My name is S. Marie and I create gift baskets. Today I am at my completed gift storage. So I was just bringing you guys in to show you some of the work that I'll be doing probably today and tomorrow. So I don't plan on being here too long, so I can go ahead and get to work. And once I turn this camera on, you'll be able to see why I can't stay here with you guys today. But I did want to show you some of the things that we have in the storage unit as far as completed gifts. And pretty much, I think I'm going to have to move storages. And I think I'm going to have to move storages. Because this one is jam packed. So, what I'm going to do in the interim is just take and stack up a couple more tables. But in order to do that, I literally have to pull everything out of here. Well, maybe not everything, but a good majority of the things out of here, maybe like one side, and then put my tables up and then restack the remaining items. So, hey, Miss Rosie, let's see who we have in the chat. Blessed Monday, S. Marie and everybody. Thank you so much for joining, Miss Rosie. Hey, Kimberly Showers. Welcome in, welcome in. You ladies are the first in the live. Welcome. We're in the completed gift storage, and it looks a mess. I know, I know. Looks like money, but it does look a mess because it's jam packed in here. I've been just dropping stuff off and leaving, dropping stuff off and leaving. I was like, I know I need to put some more tables up. I need to put more shelves in there, yada yada yada. But I didn't do any of that. So yeah, I am creating these issues for myself. I do understand that. But in the interim, I will be getting my life together because I am moving items. The other thing is, I was kind of considering switching storages because this is the smaller of the two units that I have. Um, so I could put my inventory, once I dwindle that down, my actual gift inventory in here, and then have the larger space for the completed gifts. But I kind of want that to be the other way around. I don't want to have to roll over a lot of gifts, but I do need more space to actually store them when I make them in preparation. So that's kind of where we are. Kimberly says, "Wow, awesome! Your holiday ready." This is a lot of rollover, a lot of rollover. We got heart boxes, we got Father's Day items over there. There's some new Christmas things that I created up there. These are mainly rollover gifts, and that's why I was saying I'm not really concerned with like creating. Not that I'm not concerned with creating a lot of gifts. I know I need to make some smaller, inexpensive gifts because that's what I really didn't concentrate on before. So I put my attention on that. The other thing that needs to happen is I still have I found actually found some more gifts in here that had snacks in them, and I thought for sure I took out all of that snack stuff. So like that one has snacks in it, and that is a no-no. So I got to get that out of here. Oh, and this one, this basketball one, that's got to go with me today, or at least the snacks too. I got to get that out of here. So, but yeah, we got some stuff, you guys. A lot of the stuff you probably remember, and then some of it you remember I've created recently. Um, the little boy shoes and socks. And then we have Bluey and his friends over there. These are all of the bigger gifts, like the SpongeBob ones, these ones. So that's all of those. It must have a tag on it. Let me take that tag off of there. Hold on, let me take it down for a second. Let's see. Um, but yeah, we still got a couple of bundles hanging out. There are some adult pillow and or some home pillow and blanket sets. So that's like king and queen size blankets. And then I have a couple more in this box here. Those ones I did last night. You guys saw those. Then over in this area under here, there are some gifts, but for the most part, it's a lot of pools and stuff over there. Hi there, Miss Brenda Alexander. Welcome in. We got some carryover from like Mother's Day, Father's Day. Here are some of the little smaller gifts that we did with the True Religion. Um, but it just had the washcloth, the two-piece set in there, and then I put the True Religion socks on the back in the little sock container. Um, so we got quite a few of those here. Dinosaurs. Like I say, it's just a hodgepodge of a lot of things. There's still some shovels over there from Easter. And then, of course, we have some ottomans up top. So there's a Paris Hilton. No, I don't think she's Paris Hilton. That's Vera Wang. That's a denim book bag one. We got a leopard print back there in the back, animal print. This is a Paris Hilton. This was Florida Gators, I believe. This was a cooler from my first year out. This is honestly a cooler from my first year out. So we're talking 3 years now. I've had this cooler. Um, I had, shoot, five, six of them. I had six of them. I only have one left. And I think the reason this one didn't sell is that all the other ones had Dove in it, and this one had Power Stick. So I think that may be why that one didn't go anywhere. But yeah, we've been doing coolers for quite some time. These were the soft sided coolers. We got some tea concepts. This is like some massagers and all of that kind of stuff. Way to go, Queen. Thank you, Anne. Anitria. My apologies. I was trying to pronounce your name correctly. But thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, a lot of this stuff you guys have seen me create, like a lot of it. So now it's literally just the point of getting it organized better in here because as you can see, I'm literally walking in a little bitty tiny path right here. This is as far as I can go into the unit because it is packed all the way. So that's where I was standing right there in that hole. And we have stuff all the way out here. Um, so yeah, we got some larger game things down there that we're gonna move this year. Just randomness, some what is that? Bluetooth speaker. We got some mini fridges in here. These are all tents and what is that? Like rugs and stuff for my outdoor setup because I do a lot of things like on the ground since I have bundles and ottomans and heart boxes and stuff. So, hey, Miss Angela, welcome in. Fantastic, you're ready. Thank you, Miss Angela. Hey, Miss Gloria. Honey, you are ready. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I keep my rugs and my tents and my tables and everything, my tablecloths need to come out of here so they can get laundered. But I kept everything in the one unit. So it's literally come and pick up the things that I need from this one unit to hit the streets. The other unit is literally inventory and stuff like that. So, like I say, where can I get it? I sell locally. I'm in Florida. But if you are not in Florida, graceful, thanks for asking. I am sure there are gift basket designers in your area locally. If it is a smaller item, I could definitely ship it to you. But once we start getting into things that are larger, like entire ottomans and I think oh yeah, that's Juicy Couture. That's a Juicy Couture ottoman and perfume set and all that kind of stuff. So once we get to some of these larger gifts, then we start looking at shipping being costly. But I will tell you, there is a large number of us gift basket designers, and you'll see us out in your areas selling gift baskets. So if you would like to support small business, I invite you to go and ride your area, check around, maybe do a Google search or a Facebook search or some type of search and see if there's anybody in your area selling gift baskets. We typically post online. Some of us do. Others of us don't have much of a social media presence, but we will be out in force. So be prepared to support your local small businesses because there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. A lot of us gift basket designers have been working on gifts for months in advance of the holiday. So, um, like I say, I invite you to come and look for us. We are out in the city. So even if we don't have a brick and mortar, we're going to be on your street corners. We're going to be in your parking lots because we have gifts. She says, okay, I will check. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely support small business because we are definitely have products, more personable products for our customers. These types of things usually, I feel like they make more of a statement because there's a lot of thought involved in getting it. So yeah, definitely, definitely check us out. Let's see what else we have. Hi, Miss Dyrus. Beautiful layout. You are ready. Miss Dyrus, I got to get this together. I'm out of space. I can't even walk in here no more. I keep coming in here and just dropping stuff off, and I got to stop that. So, yes, I have to get this together. Hey, Tasha, welcome in. I love it. Very full and ready. Yes. Graceful says she's in there. Are you a male or female, Graceful? Because I was finna say she. But yes, there are definitely gift designers in Georgia. There's a couple of them in the chat as we speak. So depending on where you are in Georgia, we definitely have people in your area. I love that pink squishmallow. Yes, ma'am. I believe she has items on her back. I think. I don't know if she does or not. Because I think she should have squishmallow items on the back of her, just like this one does. So there's that. You're a female. Okay, thank you. So yeah, guys, this is the all of the things of it. But I just wanted to bring you in to show you guys that I do have gifts. I mean, not that I had to prove anything, but to show you we do have gifts. We have been working, and that was why I've been, like I say, concentrating on some of the smaller things like the drink carriers. You guys were here with me when I was doing those. We got the smaller squishies in there. They're like 4 totes of nothing but pillows and blankets and things of that nature over there. Got a couple of bundles hanging out. And yeah, and there's gifts, literally gifts. Are y'all zoomed in? Yeah. Gifts in there, gifts in there, gifts in there. Also, all the way down, all the boxes you see are filled with gifts. Any totes you see are filled with gifts. This one here, I was breaking some out. I actually found those in my other unit and I had to bring them over here. So I just dropped those off there. But yeah, I got to get this place together. So I think what I'm going to do, because my tables are literally over here, the rest of my tables that are in this unit, I'm going to have to clear this entire side. Um, Definitely clear out all this stuff. Gotta make sure I back out correctly so I don't fall over boxes. But clear out all of this stuff. Dig out my tables from back there. And I think I'll put the other tables, I may put them on this wall. I think that'll be the best place for them and probably the easiest place is if I stack them on this wall. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. These, I think I told you guys, I don't know. Did I ever put that short up? That may have been when I was having phone problems. Hi, Miss Dina. She's going to bring the kids. Hey, Miss Cheryl, welcome in, welcome in. But these were at a local store, and I asked them if I could have them. And they were like, what you going to do with that? And I was like, I'm a gift basket designer. I mean, after I became cool with them and stuff, I was like, I need that for my gifts to put stuff in. So they were like, oh, okay, sure, you can have them. So I got them. And as you can see, they have, this is like 12 pairs of shoes in this box that fits in this one box. They're awkward to deal with, but they are pretty long. And if I had more, um, I guess like flat surfaces, then I can utilize these a little bit better. But we're gonna get them up from down here. I don't like my stuff being on the floor, and in this place, I didn't have much of a choice initially, but I do actually kind of have a choice. I just got to get my behind in here and get the. But yeah, there's gifts all back there in that hole too, and all up in there. Like I say, any of the boxes you see that stack all the way down to the floor full of gifts. We got some Mother's Day hydrangeas back there. I literally just stuck a Happy Mother's Day balloon in the top of those to roll them out. But yeah, so I was just coming in to show you guys what we got going on. We got 25 people in the chat, in the live and 16 thumbs up. So if you don't mind, could you give the live a thumbs up? I would greatly appreciate it. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns before I leave here? Is there anything that you guys want to see that you haven't already seen? I know you have. There are some of the bolster pillows up here at the top. Those are the bowls with the sock sets in them. Of course, there's carrier containers, the carrier drinks. Like I said, the squishies are down there. There are multiple of the smaller men's gifts in this area. Um, I think it's a lot of body care and women to the back, and then we had men towards the front. So there's women at the back because those were left over from Mother's Day, and then we had some men. So my table set up, I got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I'm only able to get 8 gifts across a table, the larger gifts. So that's why I was holding off and trying not to make them right now because they take up a lot of space. So, and those are not even my largest of the gifts. So just like that size of a gift takes up a lot of space. So I kind of wait until the end. But like I say, this year I got to make sure I get that out because I want to get that stuff moved. And I think Miss Donna and I were talking about chairs, the big unicorns and stuff that I have. And I was telling Miss Donna I have huge chairs that I sit those unicorns in. These are the butterfly chairs that I'm talking about. Do you have any ladder concepts? Like ladders that you climb ladders? But there are quite a few of these large chairs over here. So we're going to go ahead and create the rest of the concept and then bring over, because the ones I did, like the smaller kid ones that I did like that, those sold really well. I had like I think Bluey was in a chair, and somebody else was in a chair. And those went pretty good. Lanterns. I don't have any lanterns created. I need to do that. Yeah, we definitely need to get working on some lanterns. And I actually saw I have ladders in my other storage. And I actually saw a concept where they were turning those into like Grinch props and stuff like that. So if I see some green fabric while I'm out today, I may get some of that because I already have the ladders. It's just a matter of attaching some Grinch stuff, and I have like Grinch bows or ribbon, should I say? I can make bows and a couple of other little thingies. So if I see something today, I may pick it up and um, advertise those as Grinch ladders or props for the Grinch themed Christmases. Hey, Shamika, welcome in. How are you? Miss Angela says that man you sold the bumpers to may want to buy several of your unicorn chair concept. Yes, yes, yes. So that's why I was saying I got to get off of here because I need to get some more pictures. I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna send him pictures of the bundles that I have in here, because that's kid related, and I think that will draw. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Tasha says, "You ready, S. Marie?" I'm trying to get there, Tasha. I'm trying to get there. But as you can see, it's just kid stuff. Like, for the most part, my stuff is kid stuff at this point. So I don't know. I gotta get it together, man. Put this train in full speed ahead or something. Cause the kids of it all, it's taking me out, man. It's just a lot of this stuff. It's like it multiplies. So. Yeah, but I am gonna send him like my bundles and stuff like that. I want those gone, and they take up a lot of space. So he's looking for larger things. So we're gonna try to give him some larger things. So hopefully he'll want this Wish. I got some Wish down here. That's Bat Wheels. There's Ninja Turtles. Like I say, this has got to go because I got to get all of this. I'm gonna take this with me today because I don't want this in here. Um, but yeah, we got quite a few things going on in here. And I think for the most part, you guys saw a lot of this stuff. Like a lot of stuff. Marie, did you see my comment days ago about some bluey stuff? Yes, ma'am, Miss Rose. I asked you to send me an email. I was going to check into that for you. And then somebody was also saying that there may be some things at Target or somewhere for sale. So after I didn't see an email, and they could have went to my spam or whatever, but when I didn't see the email, I said, well, maybe Miss Rose found her something else to do, or somewhere else to get her stuff from. So I left it be. But yes, ma'am, I am available. So this is something that I did for Mother's Day. It's got our foam cushion pillow. This is just a towel. It's literally a towel back there, folded up. And that was some of that scent happy stuff. So that's the spray, the scrub. That was one of the round or the long loofahs. We got a cup, some bath bombs, and these were some flowers. There's some eye masks in there also. And I don't think there's anything on the back. No, there's nothing back there. But yeah, so look at that bow. That bow is bowing. Um, Good morning, Susan. Welcome in to your storage unit. Maybe invite him for a private showing. No, ma'am, I will not. He's an awesome guy and all, but I am not disclosing the location of this at all to anybody in my city. Nope, nope, nope. As a matter of fact, I went back through my other videos and tried to remove any and all videos that had my storage is when I was in storage in there. Because on like one or two of them, I saw a storage number, and I'm not even at that storage anymore. But even at that, I didn't want problems for whoever's at that unit, so. But no, I don't think I'm gonna bring anybody in. If anything, I'll get in here and get this thing together, and then I'll do a video. So I'll literally stand in place, and we're gonna go through and say I have this, that kind of a thing. So yeah, I'll give him a video, and then I'll have to actually close my door behind me so that you don't see the other numbers and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Like I say, dig those out and set up some more tables in here somewhere. And then that'll allow me to get some of my larger things up. And then I'm gonna have to bring in probably I have two more shelves. I may just bring in one more. Bring in one more shelf and see if I can't get some of these boxes a little bit better than this. The thing about it is the boxes that we're using to put enough gifts in it for it to be worthwhile, they're so big. So they're not going to really fit on shelves. So, but I think moving forward, I'm out of the boxes. I was using these boxes because I had them for storage and all this kind of stuff. So that's kind of why I was using them. And then some of them I acquired. But going forward, I think with the amount of storage containers like totes and stuff that I have, I'm going to try to utilize those and then actually invest in some larger containers to transport my stuff in. So we'll get it done eventually. Eventually. To your full storage unit. You've been working. Thank you. Okay, great. But yes, Miss Rose, let me know. I'm available. I just didn't know which way you were going, and I didn't see an email from you. So if you sent me something, let me know, and I'll check my spam again. Grand Rising, Miss Jody. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's going on? I'm late. Nothing. I'm in here before I get started trying to erect some tables, some more tables in here. I figured I would give you guys a look at what we got in storage. Hey, Jamie does it. How are you? You've been busy? Kind of, sort of. Tasha says, yes, I want to show mine too. No, ma'am, right? Yep, yep, yep. Because, I mean, insurance is good and all that kind of stuff. And it's definitely a must and probably over-insured at this point. But even at that, yeah, no, we ain't taking them kind of chances. Not at all. But yeah, these are the pools of it all. But see, like this air hockey table, that's got to come out of here. And then these are all larger toys. I want to say this is the Barbie house thingy. Yeah, whatever Barbie house guy this is. Barbie Deluxe or something. Barbie Extra. That's what it is. And then we have all of these carriers, the Paw Patrol carriers. So we have those. Still got rafts and large pools and all that kind of stuff. So I may have to. That's probably what I'll put on that shelf, that one shelf that I bring in here, because all of these pools will stack neatly on a shelf. I know because when they were in my workshop, I had them on a shelf similar to that. And I literally just stacked them all up, lined them up, and just stacked them up. And that'll clear out literally this whole little section right here. Because all of this is just pools and stuff and totes. So one more shelf like this one up against the wall, and I can get all of this space again. So yeah, that's what we got going on. I'm gonna let you guys go so I can get to work. But I did want to bring you guys in and show you we do have some gifts. We do. That's just pillows and a blanket. I think they're like queen or king sets. And then like welcome to our home blankets. But you guys saw those last year. So, but get a good look because this is the last time y'all. I won't say the last time. This season, I plan on getting off a lot of this stuff. I've been way more active, and that's why I'm up and out and doing this right now. Is because I had to meet yet another person who's purchased some more items for me that I listed locally online. So we're just kind of moving the product as we can move the product. Like I say, I'm not waiting until the holiday. I want the stuff gone. I want my spaces back. So in order to do that, they can't buy the stuff from me if they don't know I have the stuff. So that's why I've been saying, y'all list, y'all show these people what you got so they can come and buy this stuff. Um, and if you're going outside, street sales and all of that is awesome. But in the same sense, some people are shopping early. They want to go ahead and secure whatever they want. They want to get their stuff and come up with them a plan. Good goodness, I'm trying to set this thing up and it ain't setting up. Hold on. And we were looking at, or we did these yesterday. I think you guys remember those. It's literally a comforter set, the quilt and the shams. I removed the manufacturer's information from off the front, added me a little bitty baby bow, and I put another bow up there. And I said I was going to like revisit this bow situation, but y'all ain't worrying about that. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time to fix her up a little bit better before she goes to her next home. And I took pictures with her looking like this, so if anybody buys her, it's like, well, you saw what the bow was looking like before. Shamika says, thanks for sharing. Have a great day. You as well, Shamika. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for sharing. I'm inspired. Really, Miss Angela, thank you. That bed quilt is so pretty. You got a heck of a deal on those. Yes. And majority of the items that are in here that you see, I have similar deals on. So I think if I had shopped anything other than the way I shop, you guys know I'm penny and 90%. But pennies definitely 90%. And then a dollar is pretty much my limit. Like I left a lot of things that I know you guys would have wanted because it was more than a dollar, and I didn't want to pay more than a dollar for it. Because I remember last year I got them for a dollar, and then I turned around and got them a week later for 50 cents. So I was just like, I'm not paying $2 for these things; they're going to go down. So that's kind of how I shop. So my investment in things are very minimal. This case in point, I literally paid $3 for this puppy home, puppy alive thing or whatever like that. That thing is like, I want to say it's like $80 or something. And I mean, I didn't even know it, but I saw him and I'm like, $3 for this little dog? So I scanned him and he was $3. And so I brought him home. So now we're finna sell him off. So yeah, we get to really maximize the profit when you're able to shop at more discounted rates, I guess. That's just some of the tag stuff. This is a leftover from Father's Day. Y'all know I was out there in the wind and rain and all of the things for Father's Day. So some of my stuff ended up getting destroyed. We were able to salvage some items, but we had to have a loss for some of it because it was a lot. Who was that? Gabby and her pillow. You taught me how to shop. Oh, good, good, good. This is S. Marie's store, Bump, Walmart, and Target, right? And that's exactly how I've been marketing it. With everything going on in the world right now, this is my spiel. This is kind of, not word for word, but, with everything going on and all the rest of that, definitely take the opportunity to support small business. We're out here working and doing all of the things, and we're not getting big, huge bonuses and cushy salaries like some other people are. So if you're going to spend, spend locally so your money stays in your community. I shop here, I do, gifts here, I give back here, I donate here. So, although I may not be a large corporation, I definitely have some goods at some very good prices. Spider Man got to come out of here too. Oh, as if I didn't just break him, but he got to come out of here because he got snacks, and that's why I was like, I know he had an egg in there, and he's got more than an egg. Now, let me get this stuff out of here. Get off this phone with y'all and get to getting. There's the cooler that I remade that the lady did never get from me, but that'll be fine. These were, this was like first year also. She's been revamped twice. So I got to see what I'm gonna do with her. But these are the fridge pouches, packs, or whatever you call them that they sell at the Dollar General. So I put a cup in there. She's got some lip therapy, lip scrub stuff, some little iPads. I put a little piece of foil in there. Yeah, and that's all that was on there. And this gift also is 3 years, going on 4 years old. So this one has hung out with me from the beginning. This was year one. And that one was also year one, that cooler, soft side cooler. So I have a couple that have hung out since the beginning. uh, I've definitely got to shop much better in 2026. Yes, ma'am, Miss Cheryl. Yep, yep, yep. These are beautiful gifts. Thank you, Kimberly. It means a lot. You guys do some awesome, awesome stuff. And it is what it is. And like I say, you guys have been around. Y'all have saw this stuff. Y'all saw me on the streets with this stuff. Y'all saw me making this stuff and not selling this stuff. So, if nothing else, there's no shame in my game. Goodness knows I would rather have sold all of these items than to have them still sitting here for y'all to continue looking at. But that is not how my previous selling year has been. So we're making up for lost times. And I guess that's really not the way to look at it because, what's been done has been done. But we're creating a new reality for ourselves moving forward. So I'm being more vocal. I'm listing more things. I'm talking to more people. I'm exploring more options because what I did the last year and the previous year, excuse me, what I did last year did not serve me well. So I definitely need to had to pause, take a step back, really realize what I had going on, and come up with a different strategy. So I'm kind of working my thing now. So I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Rose says all these finished concepts look so good. It's very inspiring. An email sent. Okay, Miss Rose, I'll check it. Miss Tammy says, how do we order? Miss Tammy, I am local. I'm in North Florida. But I am a gift basket designer, and majority of the ladies in this chat are also gift basket designers. There's a whole community of us, and you will see us in force as we get closer to the holidays. But I invite you to look up on any of your social medias and search for like gift baskets in my area, or something like that. And you may see some posts of people who make gifts and have already started advertising them. And I invite you to support small business in your towns, support the people who are out here making these gifts. Because, yes, you can go to a store and buy a gift basket, but I can guarantee you they're not going to look like what we're putting out. And our price points are way better than the stores are. So definitely come on over. Come find us in your city. Look us up and come on out because they're gift basket designers all over the place. We're all learning and growing together. Yes, Angela, we are. Yep, yep, yep. It's awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. So, just a moment of transparency. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of old gifts in here and all of the things, but we're going to get it moved. We're going to get this stuff sold. We keep the faith, keep our head down, keep making the gifts. And so that's why, I've been making them I have been, but I've been really concentrating on, like I said, the smaller, inexpensive, because those types of things, the smaller ones, are going to be what sells, what brings people in. Hey, I got gifts here starting at $5, for the squishies. I got squishmallows for $5. I got so and so for $10. Like that kind of stuff is gonna bring these people in. And then they get there and they're gonna be like, hold on. Is that Bath and Body Works and massagers and this and eye mask? Why, yes, yes, it is. Is that Paris Hilton? Why, yes, yes, it is. Is that Juicy Couture? Yes, yes, it is. Would you like that in addition to your Squishmallows? We can definitely set that up as well. So yeah, we've been talking it up, but I just wanted to bring you guys in, like I say. Hey, Miss Terry, and show you what I got going on. I'm at the 35-minute mark. We got 31 people in and 32 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. But I'm going to let y'all go so I can get busy because I don't plan on being over here all day like I was previous days. I got to get some tables up, get some pictures taken, and get from over here. And I'm giving myself 2 hours. So, yeah, there's that. So, until I see you guys again, y'all have a wonderful day. Oh, my little bot done turned. Oh, bot, why you turn like that? But yeah, let me get out of here. Because the more I look at stuff, the more I see this little thing and that little thing and all of the things. And it ain't even that serious. So, yep. It's driven. Hi, driven. Is the coyote gone? Driven. Fortitude. Girl. Ma'am. I still do not see you in this chat. I don't know what's going on, but I do not see you in this chat. So maybe if you, oh man, I was going to say maybe next time you see me in somebody's live, will you block me? I mean, not if you're a moderator, but if you're just a regular person in your live, block me, and then it'll say at the very top, unblock. User has been blocked. Press here to unblock. Press unblock and see if it'll let me back into your whatever. Because I see people talking to you, but I don't. I literally do not see you in my chat. Have a great day, Miss Rose says. Hey, Donuts. What are we doing? I'm on lunch break. I was showing them what's in my completed storage as of yet before I get moving, get working, and get some more tables set up and bring in some more shelves. But I'm just about to get off of here. I have no idea what happened with the coyote, y'all. Have a great day, all. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm going, y'all. Like I say, I'll be to sit up here and talk to y'all for a really long time. So let me get the rest of the stuff moved out of here so I can get some stuff done. And I'll chat at you guys later. Y'all have an amazing. She said you got to switch to all. It is switched to all. My comments are always switched to all. That is literally the first thing. Yep, messages to all. That is literally the first thing I do when I go live. Is change those messages from top messages to all messages. So yes, that part is there, but I don't see her, in there. Even when I switch back to top messages, it doesn't show me that she's here. I tried that in somebody else's chat. So I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I got going on. Oh, I need to take this with me because I need to redo this. Hat concept. Are you guys doing hats? Have you done hats? Have you guys seen these hats before? I've been and tore this up, but it's got to get revamped anyway. I got to change out this paper. Hold on, let me put y'all down. I'm glad I got to change the paper out, but the other thing I'm happy about is the fact that it lasts. It did not tear up. All right. Hey, KLK. Welcome in, welcome in. But this is a hat from like 2 years ago. As you can see, it's discolored and everything. See how it's like yellowing? It's literally old. So I got to take this away from here and fix her up. But in this particular one, we had a very large hat. You see the hat in there? We can try to fix that. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Terry. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome in. We also have some glasses or some shades back there. This is a large yellow dot bag, which matched perfectly with this hat that I got from the Walmart. We had some True Religion at the time, as well as some jewelries. This is some of the Delish uh, perfume that was in there. And then I put her some blue flowers in there just to kind of add some stuff. And this is what's on the back, a fan. And y'all know what? What's hilarious is this gift is like I say, this is a 3-year-old gift. Nobody bought it. I had another one like this. Nobody bought this one. They bought the other one, but they didn't buy this one. And that was way before the whole boots on the ground and the hats and the cowboy thing became, in the fan and all of that. So I'm gonna have to pull up some pictures and listings and show you guys that 3 years ago we had these gifts out here and when nobody checking for no cowboy hats or anything. But the way this one was constructed is literally a box base. Then I put a second box along the side. I left a little bit of a lip so that I could put my fan back there. But this allowed me to be able to have my bag lean up against my box here. And then that gave room so that I could tilt my hat and have it leaning up against the purse. So this is what it looked like. And it's got to get changed out. So you guys will see this again because I'm gonna redo this whole situation after 3 years. My wrapping paper is now turning yellow on this. So I'm gonna go in there and switch everybody out, get them all crisp and clean, get a couple more boxes on here, that kind of thing. But I did want to show you guys that because somebody was asking me about gifting hats. And that's how I did it in the past. And you can stay right there for the time being. And I need to see what kind of what kind of shrink wrap I was using back in the day. Because, babe, when I tell you that shrink wrap ain't nothing to be played with, it has lasted a long, long time. Here is one of the Father's Day. It's got the folio watch and bracelet and wallet, I think, up there. I put one of those little things in there. That's complimentary. This is actually an order for somebody, so I don't actually sell cigars and stuff and gifts. Here's some glasses. Here's a whiskey glass with some Adidas socks. And I don't know what else. Oh, some Jim Beam. Oh yeah, that was like bourbon and smokes or something. I forget what I call that. But and yeah, I remember the little cars of it all, the little truck concepts. So yeah, but enough show and tell. Let me go do some work and I'll come back and play with you guys later. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And we'll see y'all later. Nice gifts. Thank y'all. And who is this? Oh, that's the deer. All right, guys. I'm heading out. Peace and blessings. Y'all have a great one.